Hi you guys, welcome back to Creatively Crafted Life. My name is Melanie and today we're going to continue working on my pocket card project life declutter. Last time we went through the travel section and filler cards and story prompts. I think today we're going to try and finish up this bin, which still has journal cards, calendar in it, and some Felicity Jane before moving on to the colored section and the miscellaneous that I have. So let's see how far we get. Let's see how far we get today. So for the journaling cards, again, I'm not anticipating getting rid of a ton of these unless I just don't like them, or if I just don't think I'm going to use them. So the idea behind these in my mind is that this is where I'm going to write my journaling for my layouts. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, while this is a really pretty card, something like this I would find incredibly difficult to add to an existing layout because it has like overly thematic. So I suspect that anything that is heavily embellished is probably going to get purged unless I love the card and could see me using it like in a listing journal, which we talked about last time, you know, that maybe I needed to start listing things. I think we may end up with a couple piles here of items. So this one, for instance, it's a very pretty card, might look cute on a listing layout or like an art journal page or something like that, but not necessarily for a scrapbooking page. So I'm just going to put that one in this pile. This to me looks more like a story prompt when I like both of those. So that's just going to move over to that other section. Something like this with the band on it, I just don't see me using, so that's going to get purged. So we've got purge, purge, story prompt, listing, or other journaling. And then here are the ones that I'm going to keep in this section. So we're going to get rid of that. Nothing wrong with these, you guys. And I know, Rose, you're saying, well, I would use them for my journals as you know, tuck-ins. And you know what? You're absolutely right. They would be fabulous for that. But I just don't see me using them in my current methodology. So it just means it's time to let it go, right? See, week something. I think that's going to be more here. Now these, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I was putting those under story prompt, so I think that's where that's going to go. Okay, so now that you know where I am putting the items, I'm going to put you on fast forward and let's scroll through this. Or let's see if we can scroll through this pretty quickly. It's funny how all of a sudden you get something in here that, you know, you don't even know. Misfiled, right? Misfiled. So, not keeping a ton of journaling cards as journaling cards. So we'll throw that in here. These are the ones that are going to go in with my story prompts. And they clearly will need to be sorted, but that's time for another day. And then these ones, I'm just going to call them, I'm going to put these in story prompts as well, but at the back. No, actually, I'm going to put those just in front of story prompt for now. I don't know how to label them. I'm waffling, I know, because I don't really know. And then these are getting decluttered. Okay, but we do have journaling prompts in the 4x6, and these could also be story prompts. So let's see what's here. Let's go this way. This is going to be declutter. So declutter, keep, and then I don't know if we'll have anything else. This one is going to go in story prompts, listing. So as you see me going through these, you'll notice I'm actually decluttering quite a bit of 4x6 cards. And that's because really ideally, if I have a lot to say, I'm probably going to type it up and I'm not going to use a card this size to do the journaling. I just don't see it. So in my mind, I am just thinking that this needs to, I'm just not going to use them. Okay, so these are kind of story prompts. I don't think I need a separate category for them, or at least I didn't keep them as a separate category. So I think we'll just keep those as 4x6 journaling / story. I don't need the subcategory on them. And I just think this one's pretty. So I'm going to hold on to that as well. And these are the ones that I am decluttering. Let's look at the calendar one. These usually have some sort of reference to month or day of week or some sort of year. Like this one here is really pretty. It says Happy 2019 on it. Now, 2019, 2020, like they're past, you guys. It's like it's not gonna happen. But you could easily, like, for instance, add something on top of this, like happy birthday, and turn this into a card. That might be kind of cute. You know, 2019, you could block this out. I am just going to purge them because I just see myself not doing that at all. I just don't scrapbook generally in a day-to-day, month-to-month kind of situation, although I do like to do a day in the life, and I like to do a week in the life. So I think this is going to be the purge pile. If there are ones that I can turn into some sort of embellishments, like this one, oh, actually this one I'm going to turn into a card. So I'll put the card up here. This will be purge. This has got 2016 on it. I think if I can turn it into some sort of embellishment, then I will do that as well. So for instance, something like this, which is Valentine's Day, I think to me just makes sense to treat this like an embellishment and put it in my die cut sticker binder for that period of time. I think that just makes more sense than keeping them here, because I'm never going to come here to look for this. So I've got like Mother's Day, Father's Day. I could turn those into cards, like sentiments on a card. That would work. A Dear Summer, yeah, not gonna use those. Happy 4th, maybe put in a theme bin. That would work. He would make a cute card. This has the months. So when would I use this? Would I ever use this? I just don't see me doing it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is kind of journaling for a particular month. Not gonna happen, I don't think. So these are all month documented highlights. Could I do a journal? Absolutely. Am I going to? Probably not. You know, like this says the word January and then February favorites. That might be fun for listing. So maybe we'll put that aside. February card. I mean, if you're a project, if you do like a month in review or something like that, these might be kind of cute. I just don't see me doing it. That'll be another card. 2018. Cheers to summer. You could make a card out of that. I'm not going to. I just don't document in this way. So I think it's probably better for me to let these go. So, okay, I'm going to put you on a fast forward. So we've got card making. This is going to go in a thematic bin. This is going to go under story prompts. This is purging, if anything, maybe if I come across anything for week in the life or day in the life, I will put them over here. This is so funny. I don't know why wood veneer is in here. That's so funny. But they would make cute cards, so we're going to put them in with cards. Okay, let's back the train up. I was going to purge all of these, and then I realized that they are ones that I would probably use for maybe December Daily. Would I use them for December Daily? Oh, no, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to put these aside to December Daily for a minute. We'll put those over here because I need to think about that a little bit more. Okay, I think that was all of the calendar 3x4s. So these are getting purged. This is December Daily. I think I'm going to purge this one too. I'm just going to do it. Purge it. Card making. Thematic. Week. Day. Let's look at 4x6. For this one, I'm just going to flip the ones I'm purging down here. Just not going to use them. If I want to create something like a calendar, I can easily do it on my computer. What does this say? January 2020. This is, again, really geared towards someone if you're going to be doing these monthly. And I kind of have them sorted by month, it looks like. Okay, so let's see. What does December look like? This can make a card. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. So these are getting purged. These are going to go in the December daily stuff, so they may get revisited again at some point. These are going to be made into cards. These are going to turn into embellishments. This needs to go in my week in the life. This needs to go in my day in the life. So again, those might be revisited as we move along here. But might as well put them where all the other supplies are, because I will never remember to come back here and use them. So that means I have no calendar section left in here at all. Cool. So this bin is looking very empty. I love it. I love it. Okay, so what is left in here are these cards. Now this one's very discolored. I'm going to leave it in the front just to prevent the rest of these from discoloring, which is interesting because they're not really, oh, I was going to say they're not really facing the window, but they used to be. So, okay. So I have Felicity Jane here. I think these top ones are Felicity Jane, but maybe not. I love a Felicity Jane. Like, I love their stuff, but would I use these as cards, as pocket cards? I think I need to go through these and pull out anything that I think I can make a card from, or embellishments. I think that's just what I got to do, right? So this would make a cute card. Same with this one. So we'll call cards making. This is going to be the purge pile. And if there's anything that I think I would use for journaling or framing, no, we'll make the card. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Cards. And even like the patterned paper. Well, see, here's the other side. They're so usable, right? You could turn these into journaling cards. The paper is just pretty. So if nothing else, it'll turn into scraps. Okay, so how do I want to approach this? Turn into cards. Scraps. Yeah. Scrap. 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 Turn into a card. So basically by scraps, what I'm saying is it becomes a layering element, and it's going to lead a little bit more work done to it. This I'm going to put in the week in the life. Okie dokie. So card making. Okay, this one I'm going to flip it over. And even though I said this was going to be purged, I'm going to flip it over, and these are going to become just blank journaling cards. Okay, so I'm really not purging anything. Okay. This one I am going to cut out and turn into an embellishment. These are all the ones that are easily turned into cards, either as sentiments or as focal points. These ones are all going to become layering pieces. So this is going to go in the scrap bin. And then these are all going to be journaling cards, story prompts. Okay, so this is where the bin is sitting at so far. This is story prompts, journal prompts, 4x6 journal, and just the generic. And before I go and start tackling the colored section, I have a bunch of odds and ends here that I thought we could wrap up this video with, and then we'll do the colored sections in the next video. And again, it's odds and ends. I don't know. They were just sitting all over the place. Probably mostly from grab bags and stuff, because I don't typically buy these anymore. I haven't bought any in a long time. Let's just get some room here. Move this over. Okay, so let's do this pretty quickly. I am gonna purge, 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 purge. Could I make cards out of these? Some of these? Absolutely. Am I feeling inspired to do so? No. I do like these. I think these were Allie Edwards ones. I think this might have been like from the day in the life or week in the life kind of thing. And I do like all of these. So I think I'm going to move these ones into those project bins with those other cards. These I am going to purge. And then we've got the acetate ones. And can I make cards out of these? Yeah. Yeah, probably could, but I'm going to purge them. Here's some more specialty ones. These are all like, I think they're meant to be watercolored. You Make Me Smile. I'm telling you right now, I've had these forever and I've never used one of them. So we're going to purge those. I just don't see me watercoloring them. Okay, what else do we got here? Oh, this week. I don't know. I feel like I have so much stuff already. These quote ones are cute, and I've kept some of these before, so I'm going to hold on to those. This one's cute. That might make a fun title. I'm going to purge these. Fun title, maybe? I don't know. Would I use it as a title? I don't know if I would use it as a title. But I do like the patterns on the back, so let's make this move this to pattern paper. Scraps. Okay, keeping those. This might be fun as a, like, oh no, just get rid of it. I was saying it would be fun as Valentine's cards, but let's just be real, Melanie. Like, just get rid of it. This is a pretty card. I'm going to use that for making cards. I'm going to use that for making cards. Not that one. That one, yes. These are all specialty cards. No, no. This moment contains all moments. No. This is pretty. I'm not normally a big foil person, but those are pretty. Because when you stop and look around, the reality, this life is pretty amazing. I like that card. So let's turn that into like an embellishment or something. I've already purged a ton of these in the first video. Can turn that into some sort of embellishment. And there's like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 I can cut out of those. So let's turn those in. Those I like for backgrounds. That would make an adorable card. Let's see. What do we... Yeah, this is more backgrounds. Let's do that. I like that for card making. And backgrounds. Okay, cool. So purging these backgrounds. Embellishments. Cards. Okay, what's the next stack here? This kind of got a fall theme. I think I'll use that to make a card. Or scraps. Purge that one. I'm just going to purge all of those. I think this could make a card. That scrap paper. Yeah. Scrap paper. I like that one for embellishments. Scrap paper. And I think I'm going to purge those. Okay, next stack. I think these are all kind of foil and specialty. And I'm just going to purge all of these acetates. We've got some more of those watercolor ones, which we're just going to purge. Any of these craft ones, we're also going to purge. Yeah, I just, you know, you kind of reach a point where you're like, I just Just don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, that might be fun as a layering for a card. Same with that one. Okay, so these are being purged. What's next? Little guy. I'm going to purge him. This is cute. Would that look cute on a card? I don't know. I'm going to purge it. I think these ones are foilable, if I remember correctly. But I'm going to purge those. I'm going to purge these as well. Purge, purge, purge. These ones I like. The hello? Yeah, we could use that on a card. Not the blah, 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 and this. Okay, so these are getting purged. What's left? Some 4x6 ones. So these are, this is specifically cards. This is card stock. That's embellishments. Okay, purge. Card stock. Card stock. And then these are all those watercolor and acetate. So all of those are getting decluttered. Okay, we're going to leave that bag for last. Let's see what these are. I haven't even opened them. I think, were these from Citrus Twist? I don't remember where these were from. It was from some kit subscription, and then they were like a grab bag or something. It was for like doing like Traveler's Note cards, I think. Okay, so what do we got? We got Let's Celebrate. I think we can make cards out of these. That might be kind of fun as one of those long cards. That would be cool. Same with that one. Different kind of pattern. January 2022. I'm going to purge that. Purge that one. Never forget this. I don't think I need to keep that. See, the problem with these is that they're just, they're longer now than the normal size. But if I start doing the listing, it might be kind of fun to have them. Okay, I'm going to put those in a maybe pile. Okay, a new chapter starts with the new year. Make a card out of that. That's going to go in journaling. No, that can go in journaling. 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 No, and then no. Okay, so this is getting purged. And this kit. See, I think these would make fun cards. What does this say? What an amazing memory. Currently. So this is August. I'm going to purge that. It's got palm trees on it. I'm going to purge that one. Weekend vibes, I'm going to purge. Nope. Nope. Okay, so what do I want to do? I think we'll keep that cardstock. You know, if we maybe... I don't know. No, you know what? I'm just going to purge it. Purge. Just purge it. Palm tree's cute, but I'm going to purge that one too. You guys, it's just... I'm at that point, it just has to go, and I'm going to purge these ones. I don't, you know, if I need a size that size, I can make one. Bring on the everyday happiness, walking on sunshine, our happy place. I'm going to keep that one. Good vibes, I'll keep that one. That's a cute card, huh? I live in California, so I could send that as a hi. So we'll put that there. That's pretty, isn't it? But I'm going to purge it. Okay, so those are getting purged as well. So, just a couple card making scraps. That's what we're going to call them. And maybe when I deal with the scraps, I change my mind and I purge. Who knows? And this is going to go in the embellishment pile. Okay, the last bit I have here is a holdout from Becky Higgins, and it was the Explorer edition. And if I remember correctly, and that kind of thing, and I have an album in progress I haven't worked on in a long time that I might be able to use these in. So I think I'm going to hold on to these, but they're going to go with that album, if I can find the other stuff for it. And when I'm finished with that project, if I'll decide what to do with the leftover bits. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, I've got quite the stack of stuff here on my desk, but we do still have a few more things to go through. So I think we're going to call it quits for today. And we will go through the last of it in the next video, I hope. And we'll see where the declutter pile ends up. So stay tuned for that if you are interested. I hope you are encouraged to go through something in your space that perhaps you don't use very often, that needs to be, dealt with. And this is me encouraging you to do so. And don't be afraid to let stuff go if it just isn't your thing anymore. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. And until next time, happy organizing.